go time.
Ladies and gents, FM football, we're back.
Oh, we're FM now. We're downgraded.
FM
Florida,
football.
FM.
Streaming on all major platforms. Do always please like, share, and subscribe. And here, Johnny Cinco, we are at your favorite place, Gators Dockside in St. Cloud.
Yes, sir.
What's the address, Johnny Cinco?
4001 13th Street here in St. Cloud, Florida. Okay, thank you. Thank you for putting it up.
I get excited.
Okay,
It's like sponsorship.
Obviously, the coldest beer in St. Cloud, the best wings, I say, in the state of Florida.
Let's go.
You guys come out and enjoy.
What are we eating today? I'm doing lemon pepper.
Parmesan garlic.
Let's go. And Johnny Cinco, we are keeping on with our segue here at Florida Man Football. Last episode we tuned in, we were talking to Harmony High School Coach Anderson. This last week, you had the pleasure of meeting Coach in St. Cloud.
Yeah, Mike Short, the head football coach of the defending district champions here in Osceola County. Now, St. Cloud is one of the OGs. They're established in 1909. I had the opportunity to go and speak to that football coach, had a great conversation. Guys, go and check it out. Now, Florida Man Sports here with Mike Short, the man, myth, the legend, the head football coach of the St. Cloud High School Bulldogs. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us.
Yep.
First things first, we kind of want to know what brought you here to St. Cloud and St. Cloud High School.
Yeah. So I was actually here in 2009, 10, 11 under a previous staff, and I was the head coach in 2011. So this is kind of like the second go around for me. Third time I've lived in St. Cloud. Moved down here in 2003. Just kind of fell in love with the area, small town feel. It's not so small anymore. Small town feel, 20 something years ago. And we moved away and then we moved back and then we moved away and then we've moved back again. I just, something about St. Cloud, I can understand why people just gravitate towards this area. It's just, the countryside is beautiful when you can get out in it, and you're an hour from the beach, and, you still got all the amenities of, going to Disney or, going downtown Orlando or, whatever. So just love the area. Love St. Cloud High School.
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that. But spring practice is wrapped up for the most part. Good turnout?
Yeah. No, we had about 65, 60, I think it was 68 kids we finished with, which is a little bit down from years past, but we graduated so many seniors this year.
Yeah.
And returned a lot of kids, almost all my freshmen, sophomores, they all came back and, hit spring football, feet running. And I'll be perfectly honest, we really didn't stop. Football season ended on November the 14th and the 15th, which was a Saturday. Like, the coaches were here, like, cleaning up and getting ready for off season and inventory and that stuff. And Monday afternoon, we had players working out.
So, nice.
Like,
okay.
we when I say that some of our guys just didn't stop, like, they've not stopped since they got that playoff taste and pretty hungry.
I mean, that's what you want to see. Any new faces that stand out, or there's just young kids that are going to get in the mix in a year or two?
Yeah, so there was 2 or 3 freshmen that really stood out for us, this spring. Lincoln Young had a fantastic spring. He was a great JV player, but man, he wrestled in the off season. I talked him into that and had a great, good wrestling experience, and
nice.
He lifted weights and, really worked his butt off to get, on the field. And, I'm returning 2 senior linebackers. And he's a linebacker. So it's going to be kind of tough for him to see a whole bunch of time, but man, he's right in the mix. JT Rona, almost identical. He'll be a junior this coming year. Like, same exact thing. Another linebacker, and going to be tough for him to get on the field, but man, I think he had like 7 or 8 tackles in the spring game. So, like, it's going to be one of those, how do I not get that kid on the field? And then there's, 2 or 3 other kids, just, we have a little freshman kid, Chris Bright. He played corner for us in the spring game, a couple pass deflections. And, you look at him and he looks kind of undersized, but he's got like 5'9" kid that plays like he's 6'5".
So he's Rudy.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Yeah. Dude, so I mean, and it just I could just go on and on and on with kids that just had great off seasons.
All right, well, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
all right,
for sure. 100%.
All right, well, last year's offense was a pass heavy, like a attack, kind of an NFL design, led by Jeremiah. Or is it Latier? Excuse me. He set the school passing record last year. The defense last year, I guess, was led by Bryce Williams. He set the school record for picks. Very aggressive. You said that last year that it's having the fastest group of DBs in the state. You still stand by that? You expecting any real changes in our offense or defense this year?
Not really. I told some of the defensive guys last week that I think that the defense as a whole might even be faster than we were last year. And I really thought that we were exceptionally fast on the back end. And now I think with the way the linebackers have kind of gelled, and now the defensive line has like really turned into a major force for us, that I do think that we might have the fastest defense in Florida.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm talking
I know
about.
it's bold and all that, but that's me. I'm bold.
No, listen, in general, we like bold comments. We like our coaches to be, and you backed it up. I mean, last year defending, district champs here. So I'm looking forward to we do this upcoming year. Now, I did ask the internet real quick for some nicknames for our star QB. These were the comments. Let me know if these work. Did they have to still work, or what do you think? The first one, because it's Jeremiah, which is a biblical name, was the prophet, which I don't know, might get in trouble. I don't know.
It's pretty good.
If you want to, some people might, look at that sideways, but I do like that. There's J Money, just I guess classic. I don't know if Jeremiah goes by Jerry at all, but somebody put Scary Jerry. So I'm like, does he go by Jerry or no?
He's Jay. Like, everybody calls him Jay. Jeremiah's, so many syllables to say. Everyone calls him Jay, but
all right.
Jerry.
Well, J Money might work then.
I'm gonna call him Jerry today just to see what he says.
Hey, why not? Now they used to mention that his last name Latier is French, so they're like, oh, maybe just put a French slang on it, so it's Latier, which I don't know if the people in St. Cloud want to be going ahead and doing that, but that's an option. And sticking with the French theme, they're like the Renaissance. I guess the rebirth of St. Cloud.
That's pretty good.
So any of those, some of them are pretty good. I do like the Renaissance. I like J Money, but hopefully we'll keep more coming throughout the year, and we'll see what he likes.
The prophet, I think that's pretty intriguing. I mean, it is a biblical name for sure.
So we'll see. If you throw it off and let me know when we talk during the season, or let me know what you said. Maybe it sticks. Maybe everybody's calling it the signs up. Who knows? But lastly, Osceola High School, of course, dominated the county, 14 straight district titles. You snatched that away from them last year. Do you expect back-to-back?
So we've not beaten them on the field since 2011. Us being county champs, if you want to call it that, that's one thing. But us beating them head-to-head, like, truly hasn't happened in a long, long time. And actually getting a real win, that 2011 win, we had to forfeit an eligible player. It was, a whole bunch of other things, happened. So it's really been the mid 2000s. So it's been over 20 years since we beat those guys.
Wow.
So, they've got a stranglehold on St. Cloud for a long, long time. And if you look at the 104-year history of us playing them, they've dominated it for sure.
Okay.
So just getting on the field with them and, trying to be respectable is one thing. And I really hoping that we can get one of these sometime soon.
I think everyone in St. Cloud agrees, but we're proud of this team. We're proud of this school. We're proud of the work that you're doing here. So we definitely appreciate your time. Head football coach Mike Short, thank you.
That was an awesome interview, Jony Cinco. Kudos to Coach Short. And let me just be the first one to say, welcome back, Coach Short. The history that he has in Osceola County in general is absolutely awesome. I got the pleasure of working with him, coaching with him, and he coached me even
he taught you
to a certain point, and so definitely shout out to him. Welcome back. And I just want to say, Johnny, I love what he said at the end of that, and that at the end of the day, you want to play Osceola High School. You want to have that matchup and not just, win districts without that. Maybe this upcoming season that happens. I guess we'll find out.
I mean, that is the rivalry here in Osceola County. No disrespect to Harmony or Gateway High School, Points, any other schools here in Osceola County. The rivalry is St. Cloud, Osceola.
Harmony's looking great. Just want to point that out.
No doubt. But these are schools. I mean, Osceola High School was established in the 1800s, like 1897, I believe. And of course, St. Cloud in 1909. So this is over 100 years of this rivalry battling here. So I guess he's looking forward to the game. We're all looking forward to that game. But I do like the bravado that Mike Short kind of, it's not being cocky. He's not being arrogant. It's confident. And I do like that. He's calling them out. He wants to face them because he hasn't really beat that team in wasn't a really long time. Osceola has won 14 straight district championships before St. Cloud just went ahead and knocked
Yeah,
them
it's
off.
huge.
Now,
It's huge.
I just want to know, is this a one-hit wonder for St. Cloud? Or if they're going to go ahead and take the helm and say, no, now this is our county, this is our district, we're going to take it. In Osceola County, I know hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we're going to go ahead and speak to Osceola High School and see what they have to do.
Yeah, to your point, Coach Eric Pinellas, he's up next. He's on deck, Osceola High School. And, depending on how this Friday night lights segue goes for us, Johnny Cinco, we may end up doing Gateway High School too. We're just going to have to see how this goes, but definitely excited what these young kids are doing this upcoming season.
We're excited about it. I'm excited. This kid, I'm telling you, Jeremiah Lettier is the truth. That kid was a sophomore last year. He's bulked up in size, getting faster, stronger, smarter. Everybody I talk to says how great this kid is. The defense is no joke. The defense is fast, just as fast as Coach Mike Short says. So I'm looking forward to this season, the improvements they put upon. They won the championship last year with this team. Now, is Osceola going to go ahead and match them? Is Osceola going to go and say, okay, now we're going to go ahead and take our championship back? Or is St. Cloud going to dominate? Or we have a surprise. Is Harmony going to come out the mix and really kind of show that they can get in with Osceola and St. Cloud? Or like you said, maybe a surprise team like Gateway. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It's going to be exciting times. Johnny Cinco, before we pivot here to our final part of this episode, brought to you here by Gators Dockside. If you want to please show them real quick the menu that we got here.
Of course.
Awesome. And as your guys are deciding to come out here, I want to remind you guys that when Florida Man Football comes back during the NFL season, we actually will be here weekly in the afternoon. Are we going to be streaming live, Johnny Cinco? How does that going to look?
There's definitely going to be some key games. We want to go ahead and be here live, so have the experience with Florida Man Football, watching big games with Tampa, Miami, with Jacksonville. We'll be here. But right now, I don't want to forget high school. This is a Friday Night Lights segment we're doing here, and I definitely think we are going to be at the St. Cloud Osceola game. We have to be at that game.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to be at some Harmony games as well. So we will be there live, kind of just watching, possibly streaming, but we're going to give you live play-by-play when we can. But we definitely want to give you the highlights.
Before we put a ball in this episode, Johnny Cinco, we promised the fans, again, because we are streaming on all major platforms, that thanks to our sponsorship here with Gators, we're going to have gift cards that we're going to be giving out.
Oh, yeah.
And the way that we're going to do this, Johnny Cinco, is gift card trivia. We're going to ask a few questions. I think because it's Friday Night Lights episode, we're going to keep it with Osceola County. Okay. So let's pivot here now. Let's ask these questions, and let's see who's taking home gift cards today, who you can either pay for food right now or maybe the next time they want to come visit here at Gators.
Either way, you can't go wrong with Gators Dockside here in St. Cloud.
Florida Man Football here at Gators Dockside with Kelly and Brianna. We're going to go over the trivia for some gift cards. Let's get this thing started. Calendar. Harmony High School. Last year, what was the football record last year?
Oh my God, that's horrible. My son played. Yay.
There you go. Try one more time. There's 10 games low. 5 and 5. I'll give you one more chance, and then we're going to pivot over here. Tell me, as far as we have a coach that he was the coach, came back this year, this season. What's Coach name?
So the new one that's going to be here for
Yes.
Tyler Anderson.
That redemption there. Well done. Well done.
Let's go. That's all.